स्पॉटलाइट में आपका स्वागत है। मैं हूं आपकी होस्ट अमीता। Join me weekly as I talk to inspiring guests who will share their success stories. A lot of the time, our own spotlight is a validation of our success, but it also goes further as a platform for success in the global field. Today, we turn towards performing arts, specifically theatre and film, as a tool to inspire change. I have the pleasure of talking to the founder of One Can Media Creations, whose film is premiering on October 13th. The film is called Not, and our guest is not just an actor in the film, but also has done the production, direction, screenplay, and has worn many more hats in it. So let's welcome to our show, Miss Brinda Muralidhar. Thank you for coming to our show.
Thanks for having me.
So we are very excited to find out about the premiere of such an inspiring movie. But उससे पहले जानना चाहेंगे about your growing up.
I think that's why I'm here. The kind of background I had was full of theater people in my family, filmmakers. So I have grown up in an environment where every single day I was associated with one or the other form of performing arts taking shape. My uncle used to be a professional theater artist, and then he moved on to become film producer and film actor back in 1930s and 1940s. So he is instrumental in bringing one of the most cherished films of 1930s and 40s. It is supposed to be the second Kannada film in those times.
Nice.
So, and then he inspired my father, his younger brother. My father used to write and direct plays. But the interesting thing was, my father never looked for professional artists, although there were many at the time. He was more interested in getting anybody that had a sincerity and the passion to do something in the creative field, bring them, train them, coach them, and then completely convert them to actors. So that kind of inspired me to continue my journey in the art field. And in my teens, I joined a progressive theatre group in Mysore called Samudaya. Samudaya was a great platform for aspiring artists. Even there, all the people involved were directors, writers, producers. They were stalwarts and they were institutions of theatre in themselves. The founder was, you have heard of National School of Drama, Delhi?
Very well.
Yes.
Who hasn't? Yeah.
Yes, who hasn't, right?
Yeah.
So Mr. Prasanna is the former principal of National School of Delhi, National School of Drama in Delhi. So he actually, when he came to Karnataka, and he got many writers and directors together. And then he created a platform called Samudaya, which started a theatre movement in Karnataka.
Oh, okay.
So there, they brought people from all walks of life, be it with doctors to students to just housewives. Anybody was given a chance. All you had to do was give in yourself, give your time to learn the craft of acting. So I was in that group for many years, and I was extremely fortunate to get protagonist characters. It could be Shakespeare, it could be Brecht, or it could be written by our own Kannada writers.
Wow.
So
okay.
Those are the dramas I grew up acting in, and then there I saw many actors who have made very big names today in Karnataka film industry and television industry, right in front of me, evolving as awesome actors. Those are my inspirations.
Awesome. So you were born into it in a way, like they almost could say it's in your bloodline, but you pursued it further, and you had the support and the inspiration from all the role models around you. So you were doing great, and we are lucky you have come to Canada with all that talent and experience. What brought you to Canada?
Well, I should go back to my theatre days again, because I met this wonderful guy in theatre who became my life partner. And today, I'm with him in Canada. He's my husband, Brinda Muralidhar. Murali was a fantastic actor, but he always loved to be in the backstage only. He did not actually like to be in front of the people. He preferred backstage. He actually, when he took any role, he would make it in such a way, such a quirky way. He had an approach to any character that, you know, we all used to feel extremely thrilled to see how he would portray a character. So I was very drawn to him, and then we became good friends, and then here we are today as husband and wife.
Awesome.
We moved to Gulf after some time, you know, calling off life, right? So you have to find greener pastures. So we moved.
Well, I would say it's destiny. They were supposed to end up here. So anyway, you moved to
we moved to Gulf, and you know, but unfortunately for us, we had a good life, very nice life, enjoyable life, but no theater at all. We had no exposure to art at all. So I always wanted to go back to India and pursue, you know, both our passions. But he had an eye to come to North America. So he kept asking, let's move to Canada, US. But I was reluctant. But finally he said, you know, Brinda, if you move to Canada, you can do a lot of theater. I'm like, what? We don't know anybody there. Who is going to give me a chance? Who knows about us? But from his vision, finally, you know, I had to give in, and then we came here. We came here and we got involved right from the very first few months. We got introduced to Kannada Association. You know, these community associations play a great role in giving opportunities for newcomers. I was one of the greatest recipients of that. Very fortunate to have found the Kannada stage. So from there, I was only an actor before, but because we didn't have any scripts or anything, and back in 2000, we didn't have any email communications to borrow scripts from India. We were forced to write our own plays, our own productions. The original productions.
Nice.
So that is how my destiny was in Canada, as you said. So here we are.
Where we are lucky because you were born into, like I said, the theatre field, and you have gathered so much experience, especially from, you know, inspirational places like the National School of Drama. You met somebody who was meant to be, who helps carry on that passion further. So you're passionate entrepreneurs who stuck with what you really wanted to do in life. And we are lucky now you're here, and they have founded the One Can Media Creations, and the movie is premiering shortly. So we want to find out more about that. लेकिन उससे पहले लेते एक छोटा सा break. Spotlight में फिर से आपका स्वागत है. We are talking to the founder of One Can Media Creations, and their movie is premiering very shortly. So, Ms. Muralidhar, we are going to talk about the movie Not. We are excited. Lekin, I know when you came to Canada, you had a not-for-profit organization called Kalaranga Performing Arts. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Well, Kalaranga is stage art. So we, after doing several years of community theatre, we thought that we could involve more and more people from every other community. Because we were meeting so many people who are interested and who had similar passions like us. So we created Kalaranga Performing Arts, a place where every community artist can come together and then be part of the theatre showcases that we were doing. So it's a not-for-profit organization, and we went on to produce about 10 to 14 plays since we came to Canada, and then through Kalaranga.
Awesome. I love it. It's kind of the pay it forward. Like you said, you came and these communities helped you out, and then you provided a platform for many others. But that passion within you, with support from your husband, didn't just stop there. So then you decided it's time, theatre to film. Why the switch?
I did not decide it. If given a chance, I would have still remained as a stage artist.
Oh, okay.
Again, you know, artists, we are passionate, but without any vision, our artistry will remain within ourselves. The vision of switching from stage to screen was again Murali's, my husband's.
I love it. It's rare to find sometimes that kind of support, especially in a South Asian community, especially for women. So I'm happy for you, and great to know that you know, you have a husband who supports you, and you support your husband, and that's why we are here today.
Yes.
Glad that we have One Can Media Creations, and I guess the first film is premiering on October the 13th. So tell us more about Not.
Okay. just taking a step back to One Can Media. So when he said that you have proved yourself on stage, people love to see our shows. Now he said it is important to take it, make it bigger and go further. So he gave me an ultimatum. You have to now, yes. He said that there's no point in continuing like this. So he gave an ultimatum to start a movie. And the idea for Not, actually the basic concept, the fundamental concept comes from him. He had this quirky idea, and when we always have these talks. Every single day, that's what we do in our house. We talk about ideas and we see how it can translate to a production or a film. So always this kind of a discussion is happening between us. So one day he had this brilliant idea and he enacted and showed me a concept. I really fell in love with it. That was such a quirky idea to start with. I said, oh my God, it is fantastic. We should do something about it. Then he said, no stage. You're going to write a script to take it to screen. I said, you know what, I'm stage artist, let me be. But he said, no, you can do it. I said, I don't think I can actually switch from stage to screen not that easily. Then I gave it a thought, yes, I think we can. So that's why we called our company One Can.
I love it. You know, there's support, there's communication in your family, and that's why your vision is now coming to life. So I'm sure the movie is also as inspiring as your story. So what is it all about, and what can the audience expect from the movie?
Not is a family drama. Okay, I don't have to add drama because every family will have drama in it, right? But Not is a story. As I said, it was going to be a short film, a 20-minute film. We auditioned, many people showed up. We had 5 characters, 20-minute film, 5-6 weekends, we should have been done and over with. But as we discussed more and more, you know, in theater, it is very important for a character to have a backstory. Where it is coming from, what it is going to do, what is its objective. So I go about my scripting in this. I have the same approach when I'm doing the script. So as we explored each and every character that we had, there emerged a storyline that I was very drawn to explore it further. That is how the original, the central theme of Not came about. Then when we were discussing about families, there are millions kinds of families out there. And then this marriage is a global subject as well. So when families come because of a marriage, right? Marriages bring the families together or create families. So then it procreates, and the next generation comes and takes on the families, names or traditions are the history with them. So when we were doing that, there are certain families that are holding together. But how are they holding together? Are they happy? Are they progressing every single day? Or are they kind of holding on to each other because there is no other way to live their lives? They are kind of stuck with each other for their own beliefs, for their own set of rules that is imposed by the society. So we had an opportunity to explore different kinds of families.
So we're going to find out more about it. लेकिन उससे पहले लेते एक छोटा सा break. Spotlight में फिर से आपका स्वागत है. We are talking to Miss Brinda Muralidhar about the premiere of Not. So it's exciting. We have a film here that is going to showcase what our society is about when it comes to, say, families, but it is also going to provide that inspiration that we are looking for that change that we can all bring about. Right? So we are very excited for it, and we heard about how you have followed in your father's footsteps and actually created artists, or you have artists from lay people, but also tapped into the talent in the GTA.
Yes.
So now tell us a little bit about that, the team behind it. I also hear there's music, which is quite integral to South Asian cinema. So tell us a little bit about your team.
Our artists, 14 of them, 14 gems. That I could find. Murli and I, we always think that we are constantly on a treasure hunt for talents. And then GTA is full of talented people. Nice. Because cream of cream people come to Canada with some aspirations. Just like us, there are many artists who do not pursue acting or artistry as a profession, but who have got every ability to do so. So those are the kind of people that we have found. But we have to find our bread and butter through various different means. But the caliber that we have found is immensely wonderful. I just want to take a few names of my cast. Dilip Krishnamurthy, who is playing the lead role, and then Jessica Seigner, and then Suniti Santosh, Bala Ramanathan, Nat Panatur, Vimala Jaikumar. Like this, there are many of them who have, some of them who want to pursue acting, some of them, they just came to have some fun as a first film, but I really do hope that all of them pursue, and the filmmakers out there, producers, directors, look out for the artist pool that we have, incredible talented people. I hope they will get many, many opportunities to continue in the same path.
This is awesome. You know, and honestly, Not is about family, about creating the change so that everybody in the family has an opinion, and the growth happens not just as an individual, as a whole family, but you're actually setting an example already by being proud of the gems that you have in your film.
Oh,
so there you go. You're leading by example. Not is not just about the family on screen, but you have your family, you know, behind the scenes.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Last 3 years, Amitha, I have lived nothing but Not every single day. And then I had to many times detach myself from my friend circle and you know, the social activities that I was used to, because Not engrossed all my time. These people that I was working with, my cast, they became my family. As writer and director, and finally as an editor too, I was looking at them every single day. So, you know, I am kind of very passionate about them, and I love my cast. And next, you also asked me questions about music. Again, I say, the caliber that we have here is equal to the international quality that we hear from any other movie, because the movies, about the music. The music actually carries the emotions of a character.
True.
Of a scene. It will actually, that is why the scenes become impactful. And then more what you call flowing emotions are there through the music. The musicians that I have in my team, Vinayak Hegde and Deepak Sant. Hats off to their talent, hats off to their passion. They are first-time film musicians too, but they studied how to go about it. You know, it is a learning curve for all of us. So they studied how to go about it. They made the talent, you know, work in so many different ways. Because not only did they have to dig deep to bring the music for the film, they also had to work with so many different instrumental artists and aspiring singers, and then make them understand also what is required to translate the drama of Not musically too.
Awesome.
So audience will be in for a treat when they listen to the songs, listen to the music of Not.
So all in one, it's not just a full-on entertainer, when it comes to you know, the team behind it, the amazing actors that you have, the amazing music that's going to make an impact, but it is also an entertainer that provides the inspiration for change, like we talked about, setting records about what families are, how families are important, but questioning that about it's not about happy endings, it's how do we prevent bad beginnings.
Absolutely. We didn't make a film to teach anybody anything. We made a film to entertain people and then open people's minds to some of the issues that we need to pay attention as a society. So it is not to teach anybody. But in viewing that, in seeing and in experiencing Not, if people can take something, the philosophy behind it, if that is translated, then our job is done. So it is a full, I make films to entertain people, period. But the subject I choose may be relevant or resonant with a day-to-day life, and if there is a take away for the audience from it, that is how they will get that. As you said, some eye-opening or educational qualities, they will see it, but they will see it for the entertainment of it.
Awesome. So Not is where you need to be. The October 13th premiere is sold out, but I hear there are...
Yes. We were very encouraged to add additional screenings. So we are going to take it easy, and we are going to do limited screenings everywhere in GTA. So right now we have added 2 more screenings on 15th and 16th of October, 1 o'clock in Albion Cinema Etobicoke, and we plan to move on from there even to Alberta, Calgary, Vancouver. We're already in talks with the people who can make it happen for us there and also in the USA.
Awesome. So if you want to find out more information, we have a website to go to, which is
again www.notnotmovie.com. Just a reminder, Not is spelled KNOTNOTMOVIE.com. Notnotmovie.com. Marriage is a naughty business.
Nice. So we are going to go watch it, and thank you so much for coming and talking to us. You have inspired us so much today, from right from the beginning, where you started in India, to where you are right now. And we wish all the best to One Can Media Creations. One last word. Could you give our viewers some words of advice for those of them who are struggling either to be artists or filmmakers?
Yes, definitely. Think about it like your life. Go about your art like you would go about your life, passionately. Don't ever give up. There is always windows, there are always opportunities. And especially the art entertainment industry in Canada is emerging, is evolving, and there are many filmmakers out there. So keep on approaching people for opportunities and tell them why we should work with you. Your passion, your sincerity, and your time investment, that is very important. It will take people to where they want to go.
Thank you very much, Ms. Brinda Muralidhar, and all the best.
Amitha, thank you very much.
Thank you. तो ये थे मिस ब्रिंदा मुरलीधर, जिन्होंने हमें एहसास दिलाया है कि theatre and film is a very powerful tool towards change, and it's not just for entertainment. Well, thank you for watching us. That's a wrap for this week's show. Continue to follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and write to me at spotlight@ethnicchannels.com. Until next week, this is Amitha signing off, encouraging you to be the change towards your own spotlight.